curious about Reggaeton Be Gone and its impact? This unique device invented by Ronnie Bandini cleverly detects reggaeton music rhythms to disrupt Bluetooth signals. Imagine sitting in a cafe or a crowded area where the sound of reggaeton is blaring and your peaceful vibes are shattered. Reggaeton Be Gone is designed to tackle this very annoyance. By recognizing the specific beats of reggaeton, it interferes with the wireless signals that often carry the tunes, creating a quieter environment for those who wish to escape the genre. However, there's a catch. The device operates in a legal gray area, as many places outlaw such interference. Despite the controversy, there's no denying Bandini's invention speaks to a common sentiment among music lovers who feel overwhelmed by certain popular sounds. So, what do you think about such inventions? Should they be allowed to exist? Can you imagine that shoes can guide you home? In a delightful blend of fantasy and technology, a modern invention inspired by the beloved Wizard of Oz brings you footwear that features built-in GPS technology. Just like Dorothy's famous ruby slippers, these innovative shoes aim to help wearers navigate their way back home, but with a high-tech twist. Imagine slipping on a pair of these whimsical shoes and, rather than following a yellow brick road, simply tapping a button or speaking a command to activate the GPS. The shoes then provide step-by-step directions to your doorstep, transforming the way we think about getting from here to there. Not only do they add a sprinkle of magic to our daily lives, but they also serve as a practical solution for those who might get lost or need assistance finding their way in unfamiliar areas. Isn't it amazing how creativity can lead to such useful inventions? Why exactly does the Ember Smart Mug impress coffee lovers? This innovative device, known as the Ember Mug 2, is designed to keep your drinks consistently warm at the perfect sipping temperature. Its unique feature is its ability to maintain your preferred beverage temperature for hours, so you can take your time enjoying every sip without the worry of your coffee or tea cooling down too quickly. The interactive LED display makes it easy to adjust temperatures and lets you know when your drink is just right. Whether you're busy at work, relaxing at home, or commuting, the Ember Mug 2 adapts to your lifestyle. Simply pair it with the Ember app on your smartphone to personalize settings and receive notifications when your drink is ready. This mug has truly transformed the way people experience warm beverages and has become a favorite gadget for many tea and coffee enthusiasts. What will they think of next? Did you know saliva boils at a surprising temperature? Researchers have discovered that human saliva has a boiling point that's 3 times higher than water. While we usually think of saliva as just moisture in our mouths, it plays a crucial role in digestion and overall health. Saliva is not just plain water, it's a complex mixture containing enzymes, electrolytes, and proteins. When heated, its unique composition raises its boiling point significantly. This fascinating property means that saliva can survive in higher temperature conditions before it evaporates, which might be important for some biological processes. This remarkable feature helps explain how our bodies adapt and maintain functionality even in extreme environments. So the next time you think about saliva, consider all these amazing characteristics and how they contribute to our health. Sugar lovers rejoice. Mars bars are 60% sugar. Mars bars are 60% sugar. That's right. This popular chocolate bar, known for its delicious combination of nougat and caramel wrapped in a smooth milk chocolate coating, has a surprising sugar content that might make your sweet tooth dance with joy. To put it into perspective, if you were to grab a standard Mars bar weighing around 51 grams, about 30 grams of that is pure sugar. This hefty dose contributes not only to the bar's rich taste, but also its energy-boosting qualities, making it a favorite for a quick pick-me-up. However, this high sugar level also means that indulging in Mars bars should be done in moderation. Consuming too much sugar can lead to various health issues like obesity, diabetes, and tooth decay. So while it's tempting to reach for another bar, remember that enjoying them occasionally is the key to keeping your sweet treats fun and guilt-free. Next time you unwrap a Mars bar, consider the sugar content and how it fits into your overall diet. Will you enjoy it with a bit of balance? Can you imagine that Byblos is the world's oldest city? This fascinating city, located on the stunning coast of Lebanon, boasts a history spanning over 7,000 years. Byblos was not only a thriving settlement, but also a crucial trading hub in ancient times, famed for its export of cedar wood, highly sought after by various civilizations. As the home of the Phoenicians, skilled sailors and merchants, it played a pivotal role in maritime trade, connecting cultures across the Mediterranean. The city's rich tapestry of history is evident in its remarkable archaeological sites, with layers from various eras, including Roman remnants and a Crusader castle. Walk through Byblos' narrow alleys, where the past meets the present, as charming cafes blend seamlessly with ancient stone architecture. This unique melding of history and modern life creates an enchanting atmosphere, inviting visitors to explore each corner for hidden treasures. Whether you're a history buff or simply seeking an extraordinary travel experience, Byblos stands as a living testament to our shared human heritage. What stories will you uncover in this timeless city? Believe it or not, this gummy bear is gigantic. In 2014, a California candy maker captured the world's attention by crafting the largest gummy bear ever, weighing a staggering 226 kilograms or 500 pounds. This immense confection soared to a height of 1.4 meters, roughly the same as a toddler. Just try to wrap your head around this. The bear contained an astonishing 32,000 calories. To visualize this wild number, it equates to consuming 16 regular gummy bears daily for over 2 weeks. After unveiling this sugary giant, the creators cleverly decided to sell it in manageable bite-sized pieces, making it accessible for those curious to taste a portion of the massive treat for just $10 per pound. Not only did this delightful creation spark excitement, but it also ignited imaginations around candy making and sweet possibilities. Imagine surprising guests at a party with slices of this bear, creating a spectacle that could dwarf a small dog. The candy world is full of amazing surprises, filled with creativity and fun, isn't it? Guess what really drives creativity in toys? The artist's father ingeniously crafted exact replicas of Vietnamese cars for his children using wood and traditional tools. But he didn't stop there. This is where artificial intelligence stepped in, as he incorporated plaster created by AI to enhance the toy-making process. This combination of old-school craftsmanship with cutting-edge technology resulted in toys that move like never before. Instead of simple static models, these cars can exhibit realistic movements, captivating kids and sparking their imaginations. The blending of art with modern innovation showcases how technology can breathe new life into traditional crafts. It's incredible to see how a father's love for his children and a clever use of AI can transform simple playthings into extraordinary creations. Who knew that toy cars could be a fusion of creativity, engineering, and technological advancement? Think HTML is an STD? You're not alone. A 2014 study published by the LA Times revealed that 1 in 9 Americans confuse HTML, a coding language for creating web pages, with a sexually transmitted disease. This surprising misconception highlights just how little some people know about technology and the internet. HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language, and it's essential for web development, allowing us to format text, images, and links on websites. Imagine someone thinking that a coding language could be a health concern. That shows how technology can be misunderstood. The mix-up likely stems from the similar sound of the acronym and common health issues, creating a humorous but concerning gap in knowledge. Education about digital literacy is key in today's tech-driven world, as understanding basic concepts like HTML can empower individuals and clear up these amusing misunderstandings. Could this confusion be a clue to our tech education needs? Believe it or not, sea cucumbers can eject their organs. These fascinating creatures have developed an extraordinary defense mechanism that makes them stand out in the animal kingdom. When threatened by predators, some sea cucumbers go to the extreme of ejecting their internal organs, which can work as a distraction, allowing them a chance to escape. This surprising feat is not the end for the sea cucumber, as they possess the remarkable ability to regenerate their lost organs over time. This regeneration process highlights the diverse survival strategies animals use. While most creatures rely on speed or camouflage to evade danger, sea cucumbers take a bold approach that literally involves sacrificing a part of themselves. Their unique adaptations inspire wonder and curiosity about the incredible techniques life has developed to cope with challenges. The resilience of sea cucumbers prompts us to consider how many other astonishing adaptations exist in the marine world. What other surprising survival strategies can we learn about in the ocean? What if I told you stick insects can vanish? These incredible creatures are famous for their amazing camouflage, making them look just like twigs or leaves. With a long, slender body, they have evolved to blend in perfectly with their surroundings to avoid predators. Depending on their environment, their colors can shift, allowing them to match the bark of a tree or the green of a leaf. This cleverness helps them stay hidden from hungry birds and other animals that might want to eat them. The next time you're outside, take a close look at the trees and plants. You might be surprised to find that a stick insect is resting there, blending in seamlessly. Their remarkable ability reminds us of how nature has equipped creatures with stunning survival tools. Isn't it fascinating how something so simple can be so clever? How many other animals do you think use camouflage to survive? Why exactly does a rhinoceros horn defy expectations? Most people assume a rhino's horn is made of bone, much like antlers or tusks, but it's actually composed of keratin, the very same protein found in our hair and nails. This surprising composition offers the horn not just remarkable strength, but also impressive flexibility. Unlike bone, which contains blood vessels and marrow, the horn's keratin fibers grow continuously, rejuvenating after damage in a manner similar to how our fingernails grow. These fibers fuse together to create a resilient column capable of withstanding tremendous force and repeated impacts. When rhinos engage in fights, their horns do not snap. Instead, they bend and rebound, akin to a biological spring, allowing for effective defense in combat without breaking. Additionally, researchers can analyze horn rings to glean information about a rhino's age, health status, and environmental conditions throughout its life. This fascinating horn has even inspired bioengineers to craft new, sustainable materials that are tough, renewable, and eco-friendly. So isn't it intriguing how nature's design can lead to innovation? You might be shocked to learn that Giant's Causeway is real. This stunning natural wonder in Northern Ireland captivates visitors with its incredible formation of over 40,000 hexagonal basalt columns. Formed by volcanic activity around 60 million years ago, these striking columns rise dramatically from the Atlantic Ocean, creating a breathtaking landscape that seems straight out of a fairy tale. As you stroll along the paths, you can't help but notice how each column varies in height, crafting a mesmerizing, almost artistic pattern against the rugged coastline. Beyond its geological marvel, the site is steeped in enchanting folklore. Local legends tell of the giant Finn McCool, who is said to have constructed the causeway as a bridge to Scotland. This blend of natural beauty and myth draws tourists from around the globe, eager to hike, marvel at sweeping ocean views, and soak in the rich stories of the past. Recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, Giant's Causeway proudly showcases its significance in both scientific studies and cultural heritage. So whether you're a nature enthusiast or simply seeking a beautiful place to explore, this iconic location offers endless wonders. Are you ready to be amazed? Believe it or not, longest hair belongs to Shakoping. This incredible achievement was recognized in 2004 when the Chinese woman set a Guinness World Record with hair measuring over 18.4 feet long. Imagine walking around with hair that could stretch the length of a bus. Shakoping's journey to this stunning record began when she decided to stop cutting her hair, allowing it to grow naturally over the years. Maintaining such long hair is not just about letting it grow. It requires dedication, special care, and plenty of time. From washing and combing to styling, her daily hair routine is a full-time job. This remarkable feat not only demonstrates the potential of human hair growth, but also highlights the cultural significance of hair in different societies, particularly in China. In some cultures, long hair symbolizes strength and beauty, and Shakoping embodies this idea perfectly. So next time you see a long braid or a ponytail, remember Shakoping's extraordinary record and the dedication behind it. You might be shocked to learn that Uganda loves large families. It's fascinating to discover that Uganda has one of the highest average numbers of children per woman in the world, with nearly 7 children born to each woman. This striking statistic stems from a blend of cultural, economic, and social factors that shape family dynamics. In Uganda, large families are often associated with wealth and prosperity. More children mean additional hands for farming or family businesses, directly impacting household income. Additionally, children are seen as crucial for supporting parents in their old age, enhancing the perceived value of larger families. Education and access to family planning also play crucial roles in family size, but can vary greatly across the country. Many regions may lack the resources for effective family planning, influencing decisions about family size. Moreover, Ugandan culture places a strong emphasis on the importance of children, viewing them as essential to social bonds and community cohesion. In this nurturing environment, families tend to embrace both the joys and challenges of raising many children, making each addition a source of pride and hope for the future. This might surprise you. Bill Gates bought a Da Vinci manuscript. In 1994, the tech mogul made headlines by purchasing the Codex Leicester, an ancient manuscript created by the legendary artist and inventor Leonardo da Vinci. This 72-page notebook is packed with Da Vinci's musings on science, nature, and the flow of water, showcasing his extraordinary intellect and creativity. Gates paid a staggering $30.8 million for the codex, making it one of the most expensive books ever sold. The manuscript contains drawings and writings that detail various observations, such as the importance of treating water properly and the moon's role in tides. Gates later showcased the Codex Leicester during exhibitions, allowing people to appreciate Da Vinci's genius firsthand. The purchase wasn't just a financial investment, it was a commitment to preserving and sharing knowledge from the past. What inspired Gates to acquire such a treasure, and how does it connect to our understanding of science today? This extraordinary blend of art and science continues to captivate imaginations around the world. Ever wondered how automatic parking systems work? These innovative technologies have revolutionized the way we park our cars. With just a touch of a button, drivers can send their vehicles to a designated parking spot without the need for any complicated maneuvers. The system uses a combination of sensors and cameras to scan surroundings, ensuring a smooth and safe parking experience. When the driver steps out of the car, the automatic parking system takes over, navigating the vehicle into a space while avoiding obstacles. This is a game changer for urban areas, where parking can be a huge hassle. By eliminating the hassle and stress of parking, these systems not only save time, but also reduce the risk of accidents that can happen during tricky parking situations. So, next time you see a car slide into a tight spot all by itself, you can appreciate the smart technology at work. Why do our fingers lack muscles of their own? It's fascinating to learn that humans have very few muscles in their fingers. Surprisingly, the muscles that control how we move our fingers are not found in our fingertips, but rather in our forearm and palm. When you flex your fingers to grip something or point, those muscles in your forearm contract, pulling on tendons that extend into your fingers. This clever arrangement allows for a greater range of motion and strength. Imagine trying to type or play an instrument without this efficient design. Our fingers rely on nerves to relay signals from the brain to the muscles, ensuring quick and precise movements. This setup is not only useful for delicate tasks, but also essential for gripping objects firmly. The next time you wave goodbye or write a note, remember that each little movement is made possible by the hard-working muscles in your arms, making our hands incredibly versatile tools. Isn't it amazing how our bodies are structured for such complex activities? Did you know that Zion Canyon showcases nature's artistry? This remarkable location, a jewel of Zion National Park, owes its breathtaking beauty to the persistent carving action of the Virgin River over millions of years. As the river twisted and turned through the landscape, it sculpted majestic red sandstone cliffs and distinctive rock formations that captivate nature enthusiasts and adventurers alike. Standing tall at over 1,000 feet, these towering cliffs offer breathtaking views that entice hikers along various trails. The vibrant hues of the sandstone range from deep crimson to warm orange, shifting throughout the day as sunlight illuminates the rocks, creating an ever-changing canvas of beauty. Whether you're enjoying the Zion Canyon Scenic Drive or embarking on challenging hikes like Angel's Landing, the rich diversity of landscapes and ecosystems inspires awe and admiration. This area serves as a sanctuary for wildlife too. Deer and vibrant bird species call it home, contributing to its enchanting appeal. So, next time you ponder stunning natural wonders, remember how the Virgin River has meticulously crafted this extraordinary landscape. What other wonders does nature hide? Believe it or not, pizza dispensers are revolutionizing Japan. These incredible machines can whip up and deliver a hot, delicious pizza in just 5 minutes, making late-night cravings much easier to satisfy. The system works by cooking the pizza right inside the machine, which uses fresh ingredients to prepare your meal on the spot. What's even cooler is the specially designed packaging that keeps the pizza warm and easy to transport. It even comes with a built-in tool that slices the pizza for you, ensuring every slice is perfect. Imagine being able to grab a piping hot pepperoni or veggie pizza anytime you want. This innovative approach to fast food is changing how people think about pizza, offering both convenience and quality. With Japan always pushing the boundaries of technology, these pizza dispensers might just be the future of late-night snacking. Who knew getting pizza could be this easy? This might surprise you. Blasco's lines reveal our hidden beauty. These invisible patterns on our bodies are not just random. They hold clues about our development. Named after the German dermatologist Alfred Blasco, these lines trace the paths our skin cells take as they grow and divide. While you might never notice them in everyday life, they can become visible under special conditions, like ultraviolet UV light. Each person's Blasco lines are unique, much like fingerprints, highlighting the incredible complexity of human biology. Imagine seeing these fascinating patterns when summoned by the right light. Their existence adds an intriguing layer to our understanding of how bodies develop and change over time. So next time you enjoy a day in the sun, think about the hidden maps of your body that connect you to your own unique story. Prepare to be amazed by AlphaGo's historic victory. In 2016, a groundbreaking event shook the world of gaming and technology when the artificial intelligence program AlphaGo, created by Google's DeepMind, triumphed over World Go champion Lee Sedol. This wasn't just any game. Go is an ancient board game known for its complexity and strategic depth, with more possible moves than atoms in the universe. AlphaGo's 3-0 win in a 5-match series highlighted not only its advanced algorithms, but also how far AI has come in understanding and mastering human challenges. The victory sparked conversations about the future of artificial intelligence and its potential to revolutionize various fields, from healthcare to finance. It made many wonder, if AI can beat a master at Go, what else can it achieve? The match wasn't just about winning, it opened the door to new possibilities in technology and human collaboration. Why exactly does Taiwan offer such stunning landscapes? Nearly 80% of Taiwan is mountainous, a fact that not only shapes its awe-inspiring scenery, but also creates incredible opportunities for exploration. Picture this. You start your day in Taipei, a vibrant city where towering skyscrapers pierce the sky. As you savor a delectable breakfast from a street vendor, you catch glimpses of the mountains that beckon just beyond the urban sprawl. Within hours, you can transition from the city's hustle to the serene beaches of Kenting, where the golden sand meets the inviting blue waters of the Pacific Ocean. But the adventure doesn't stop there. For those seeking a thrill, a hike to the summit of Jade Mountain, standing proudly at 3,952 meters, awaits you. The breathtaking view from the peak reveals a patchwork of lush valleys and ocean vistas, creating a picturesque backdrop that makes every effort worthwhile. Taiwan's unique geographical features create a harmonious blend of urban and natural beauty, allowing you to enjoy the best of both worlds in a single day. Why exactly does coffee flower go to waste? It's surprising to learn that the beautiful coffee flower, which blooms on coffee trees, eventually leads to a product that many people love: Coffee. The flowers are part of the coffee cherries, the fruit that houses the precious coffee beans we brew every morning. While the cherries are full of nutrients, the coffee flower itself is actually packed with fiber and protein. Yet, despite its nutritional value, a staggering 75% of the coffee flower is thrown away during the coffee production process. This waste raises questions about sustainability and how we can utilize every part of the coffee plant. Some innovative companies are starting to explore ways to use these discarded flowers, turning them into teas and natural flavors, which not only reduces waste, but also opens up new avenues for enjoying coffee-related products. Why not delight in the delicious possibilities of coffee flowers? Why exactly does Singapore have a car vending machine? This unique innovation, inspired by die-cast toy cars, lets buyers purchase luxury vehicles in a way that's both futuristic and exciting. Towering 15 stories high, the car vending machine can store up to 60 high-end cars, making it a thrilling sight for anyone who visits. Imagine standing in front of a gleaming glass structure where you can simply browse through various cars from a digital interface, select your dream car, and watch it gracefully descend from its lofty perch like a toy being played with. Not only does this high-tech vending machine speed up the buying process, but it also highlights Singapore's reputation as a hub of cutting-edge technology and urban innovation. It's not just practical, it's also a fun experience that turns car shopping into a modern spectacle. Wouldn't it be amazing to drive away in a luxury car right after it comes out of a vending machine? What if I told you Zara began with one store? It's hard to believe that one of the world's largest fashion brands started its journey in 1975 with a humble shop in La Coruña, Spain. Founded by visionary Amancio Ortega, Zara transformed the way we think about fashion, pioneering the fast fashion business model. This clever approach allows Zara to get the latest trends from the runway to the store in record time. Shoppers can find trendy clothing just weeks after it makes its first appearance on the catwalk. Instead of adhering to traditional fashion seasons, Zara continuously introduces new items, keeping its inventory fresh and exciting for customers. With hundreds of stores across the globe, Zara not only taps into the pulse of current fashion, but also influences how other brands operate. This means that consumers can always discover something new to wear without breaking the bank. As we embrace fashion's rapid evolution, Zara remains a key player in this realm, boldly shaping our wardrobes and redefining shopping habits. What trends will emerge next in this ever-changing landscape? Discover the breathtaking beauty of Taroko Moon Bridge. This stunning arched stone structure, located in Taroko National Park, Taiwan, serves as a window into nature's magnificence. Thousands of visitors flock here each year, captivated by sweeping views of a deep canyon surrounded by towering mountains, winding rivers, and vibrant greenery. Built to enhance the experience of nature lovers, the bridge not only offers a perfect vantage point for photography, but also allows for intimate encounters with the local wildlife. As you stroll along the bridge, you'll feel the cool breeze and hear the gentle rush of the river below, reminding you of the raw power of nature. Whether you're hiking through the park or simply enjoying a quiet moment on the bridge, Taroko's Moon Bridge provides a memorable experience that celebrates the beauty of the great outdoors. Ready for an adventure in one of Taiwan's most cherished natural spots? Did you know that Plato saw reality as a shadow? Plato's theory of forms suggests that our physical world is just a reflection of a higher, unchanging reality, often referred to as the world of forms. According to him, everything we see around us, the trees, animals, and even people, is merely a copy of these ideal forms, which exist in a realm beyond our perception. For example, the ideal concept of beauty is unchanging, while its physical representations can vary greatly. This idea has sparked countless debates and studies over the centuries, shaping fields like metaphysics and epistemology. Even today, thinkers grapple with Plato's notions, exploring how they influence our understanding of existence and knowledge. By challenging us to consider what is real versus what is merely perceived, Plato invites us to reflect on our own reality. What do you think? Are we living in shadows? Did you know the Constitution is the shortest of its kind? The United States Constitution, with its impressive 84,000 words, holds the title as the oldest written constitution still in use by any major government worldwide. Adopted in 1787, it outlines the framework of the federal government and principles of democracy, establishing a system that balances power among three branches: the legislative, executive, and judicial. Remarkably, while other countries have lengthy constitutions filled with extensive details, the U.S. Constitution is concise yet powerful, allowing for a flexibility that adapts to changing times. Its brevity means that key principles like the separation of powers and individual rights are highlighted, making it easier for citizens to understand their freedoms. This also sets a foundational tone for the rule of law in America. Over the years, the Constitution has been amended only 27 times, proving its durability. So why has this short document had such enduring impact? It's a testament to how a few well-chosen words can shape a nation. Prepare to be inspired by Nigeria's New Year dreams. In Nigeria, the New Year isn't just about celebrating the end of one year and the beginning of another. It's steeped in meaningful traditions. One fascinating belief is that if a child dreams of living during this time, that dream is thought to come true. This perspective captures the essence of hope and aspiration that many Nigerians hold dear as they step into a new year. Families often gather to share stories and reflect on their wishes for the future, reinforcing the idea that dreams are not only possible, but vital for progress. Children in particular are encouraged to express their dreams and ambitions loudly and proudly. This cultural practice highlights how dreams can shape our lives and motivates individuals to strive for their aspirations with determination. As the new year approaches, many engage in rituals that aim to manifest these dreams into reality, showing that hope can be a guiding force. Could it inspire you to dream bigger this year? Did you know your ears can hear a ticking watch? The human ears are remarkable organs, capable of detecting sounds as soft as a ticking watch from an impressive distance of 20 feet, or about 6 meters. This extraordinary sensitivity allows us to pick up even the faintest sounds in our environment. But the magic doesn't stop there. Our ears can also distinguish between an astonishing 7,000 different pitches. This ability means that we can enjoy music, recognize voices, and even notice subtle changes in everyday sounds. Whether it's the gentle rustle of leaves or the distant chirping of crickets, our auditory system helps us navigate and appreciate the world around us. So the next time you hear a soft sound, remember how amazing your ears really are and how much they help shape your experiences. Did you know fish have secret age markers? Fish don't grow like trees, adding the same amount each year. Instead, they develop interesting growth rings on their bones and scales. These rings are a bit like the rings you find in tree trunks, but they tell a different story. As a fish ages, its body experiences various changes, which result in the formation of these rings. Each ring can indicate a year of life and often reflects different growth rates influenced by factors like water temperature and food availability. Scientists carefully analyze these rings to estimate a fish's age, providing insights into their lifespan and health. This method helps researchers monitor fish populations and manage fisheries sustainably, ensuring the delicate balance of aquatic ecosystems remains intact. Isn't it fascinating how something so small holds so much information? Why exactly does sneezing close your eyes? It's a fascinating reflex. When you sneeze, your body goes through a series of actions to protect itself, and one of these is shutting your eyes. This blink reflex helps protect our eyes from the force and possible irritation from foreign particles that might be expelled. However, not everyone finds it impossible to sneeze with their eyes open. Some individuals can manage to keep their eyes wide open while sneezing, but it takes a bit of effort. This quirky ability highlights how unique our bodies can be. The pressure built up during a sneeze naturally causes our eyelids to slam shut, acting as a safety barrier. So, while most of us are instinctively closing our eyes when we sneeze, a few brave individuals can defy this natural reflex. Isn't it interesting how our bodies work in such peculiar ways? Is it really true Pepsi celebrated New Coke's flop? When Coca-Cola launched its New Coke formula in 1985, they hoped to win over fans with a sweeter taste. Instead, this move backfired spectacularly, leading to a public outcry and a massive backlash. Seizing the moment, Pepsi decided to capitalize on Coca-Cola's misstep. They gave their employees a day off, dubbing it a victory day, to enjoy and revel in the situation. But that wasn't all. Pepsi also took out full-page ads in major newspapers, triumphantly announcing their win in the ongoing cola wars. The ads featured slogans that taunted Coca-Cola while celebrating Pepsi's market dominance, which made Coke's miscalculations seem even more significant. This clever marketing strategy truly set the stage for an iconic rivalry, as consumers took sides and debated which cola was better. Who would have thought New Coke would spark such excitement in the soda battlefield? Surprisingly, it's a fact that broccoli packs protein power. Many people think of steak as the go-to protein source, but did you know that when you compare them calorie for calorie, broccoli actually has more protein? This green powerhouse is not only a superstar in vitamins and minerals, but it's also a fantastic plant-based option. Of course, you would need to eat a larger volume of broccoli to get the same amount of protein you might find in a serving of steak, but that's a small trade-off considering all the health benefits. Broccoli is loaded with fiber, which helps with digestion, and antioxidants that can protect your cells from damage. Plus, it's low in calories, so you can enjoy it guilt-free. Whether you're roasting, steaming, or adding it to a stir-fry, this veggie proves that you can get your protein fix without relying on meat. So next time you're planning a meal, why not load up on broccoli? Did you know about the hidden hero of nuclear fission? In 1944, the Nobel Prize in Chemistry was awarded to Otto Hahn for his groundbreaking discovery of nuclear fission, a process that led to the development of nuclear energy. However, what's often overlooked is the pivotal role played by Lise Meitner, a brilliant physicist and Jewish scientist who faced exile due to the Nazi regime. Despite having fled Germany, Meitner's contributions were crucial. She was the first to explain the fission process and coined the term itself. Her work laid the foundation for Hahn's experiments and the understanding of how atoms can be split to release enormous energy. Tragically, at the time, her contributions did not receive the recognition they deserved, shining a light on the struggles of women and scientists during that turbulent era. Why do so few people know about her amazing story? Can you spot the spiny flower mantis? This remarkable insect displays an astonishing ability to blend in with its floral surroundings, making it a master of disguise in the wild. The spiny flower mantis uses special adaptations to mimic the appearance of flowers. With its vibrant colors and intricate patterns, it not only evades predators, but also ambushes unsuspecting prey, like butterflies. This clever tactic allows the mantis to remain unseen while waiting patiently to catch a meal. Researchers have studied this insect to understand how its camouflage affects survival rates in nature. By blending in, it reduces the risk of being eaten and increases its chances of finding food. Such amazing camouflage is a showcase of nature's creativity and adaptation. The next time you're among flowers, keep your eyes peeled. There could be a spiny flower mantis waiting quietly in plain sight. Are you ready to hunt for this sneaky little hunter? You might be shocked to learn that wedding costs matter. A study conducted by Emory University found a surprising link between the amount couples spend on their weddings and their chances of getting a divorce. The research revealed that couples who shelled out more than $20,000 for their big day were more likely to face separation later on. Why is that? One major reason is the financial stress that comes with wedding debt. With so much invested in a lavish celebration, couples often start their married life under a heavy burden. This finding encourages couples to rethink their priorities, suggesting that focusing on the relationship and its foundation may be far more beneficial for lasting happiness than a grand party. Instead of extravagant expenses, couples might want to consider simple, intimate celebrations that allow them to invest in their future together. Is it really true that Jerusalem artichokes are sweet? These unique vegetables, also called tupinambo, are fascinating members of the sunflower family. Unlike regular potatoes, Jerusalem artichokes have a delightful sweetness to them, making them a popular choice for a variety of dishes. With their crunchy texture and nutty flavor, they can be roasted, sautéed, or even enjoyed raw in salads. They are rich in inulin, a type of fiber that supports gut health and helps regulate blood sugar levels. Growing these tubers is quite easy. They thrive in various soil conditions and can even grow well in colder climates. This makes them an excellent choice for home gardeners looking to diversify their produce. Interestingly, they've been a staple in Native American diets for centuries before being introduced to European settlers. So whether you're searching for a new ingredient to spice up your meals or just curious about this lesser-known veggie, Jerusalem artichokes might be the perfect choice to explore. Is Tristan da Cunha the most remote island on Earth? This unique island, owned by the UK, lies in the far South Atlantic, a staggering 1,491 miles away from its nearest neighbor, St. Helena. Known for its isolation, Tristan da Cunha is one of the most remote inhabited islands and houses a small, tight-knit community of fewer than 300 residents. Life on the island is truly different. With no regular air service or modern conveniences, visitors must arrive by boat, which can take days. The locals, known as Tristanians, are resilient and resourceful, relying on fishing and farming to sustain themselves. They share a rich culture influenced by their unique location, and despite the challenges, they enjoy a strong sense of community. The island's rugged beauty, with its dramatic cliffs and abundant wildlife, attracts a few adventurous travelers each year. Imagine living in a place where the nearest grocery store is over 1,000 miles away. Isn't it fascinating how such a small community thrives in such an isolated part of the world? Did you know your eyes are super movers? Every day, our eyes perform an astonishing 100,000 movements, which is comparable to walking about 50 miles. This remarkable activity involves a mix of blinking, adjusting focus, and scanning our surroundings. Each blink refreshes our vision and protects our eyes from dust and bright lights. But those movements are driven by our brain's remarkable ability to track and react to visual stimuli. Imagine how many times your eyes dart around to read a book, watch a movie, or simply look at the world around you. Just like the legs power us through our daily journeys, our eyes keep us connected to everything happening around us. They play a crucial role in how we perceive colors, shapes, and movements, helping us navigate the complexities of our environment. So next time you pause to enjoy a sunset or glance at a friend, remember how hard your eyes work to keep you informed and engaged in life. Isn't it fascinating how our bodies operate in such intricate ways? What if I told you Davis tried to patent a slave's invention? In a fascinating twist of history, Jefferson Davis sought to patent a revolutionary steam-operated propeller created by his enslaved worker, Ben Montgomery. Despite Davis's high status as President of the Confederacy, his application was rejected because he was not credited as the true inventor. This scenario sheds light on an unusual law Davis signed that allowed slave owners to file patents for inventions made by their enslaved laborers. While this law recognized the potential contributions of enslaved individuals, it still denied them rights over their creations. Montgomery's propeller design showcased a remarkable engineering concept that might have changed maritime travel, but instead it became a poignant reminder of the complexities of invention and ownership in a society built on slavery. How different might history have been if Montgomery's genius had been acknowledged? This might surprise you. Colorblind people see differently. Many people think colorblindness only means seeing fewer colors, especially struggling with red and green shades. However, colorblind individuals might experience the world in unique and vibrant ways. Some reports suggest that they can see color combinations that others can't even recognize. For instance, some colorblind folks have described seeing brilliant blues or vivid yellows and hues that blend like a captivating masterpiece. While they miss certain reds and greens, their perception of colors like blue and yellow can feel more intense, almost magical. It's a bit like having a special lens through which they view their surroundings. So while colorblindness presents challenges, it might also open up a fascinating and beautiful perspective on colors that you never knew existed. Isn't that a whole new way to see the world? Have you ever wondered about Indian coin designs? Indian coins are not only currency but also beautiful symbols of cultural significance. For example, The 1 rupee coin features a thumb, reminding people of the importance of a helping hand. The 50 rupee coin showcases a clenched fist, which represents strength and unity, while the 2 rupee coin displays a heart symbol, embodying love and peace. These designs showcase how deeply interconnected hands and fingers are in Indian culture, serving as powerful reminders of connection and community. Each coin tells a story, reflecting the values that are essential to Indian traditions. Isn't it fascinating how something as small as a coin can carry such meaningful representations of a nation's identity? Next time you see these coins, think about the thoughts and histories they represent. Have you ever wondered why wayfinding matters in cities? In expansive urban environments, like busy downtown areas, figuring out where to go can be a challenge. That's where intuitive wayfinding systems come in. These subtle but effective tools help visitors discover their surroundings more easily, guiding them from point A to point B without the frustration of getting lost. Imagine navigating through a sprawling park or finding your way to a museum in a complex city layout. Good wayfinding combines clear signs, maps, and even digital tools, creating a seamless experience for everyone, whether you're a tourist or a local. It enhances the overall visitor experience by making cities feel friendlier and more accessible. As more people flock to urban spaces, an effective wayfinding system becomes essential. So the next time you stroll through a city, take a moment to appreciate how these systems work to make your journey smoother. Ever heard of the body's rage quit button? This fascinating concept stems from a case where a man suddenly couldn't stand up because his legs just wouldn't cooperate anymore. It illustrates the limits of our physical endurance. Our bodies, like machines, have thresholds they simply can't push past. When we exert ourselves too much, whether from intense exercise or chronic stress, our systems can reach a breaking point as if they were saying, "That's enough." This response can happen during extreme situations, signaling the brain to shut down muscle function to protect the body from further harm. It's a survival mechanism that prevents injury, but it can be alarming when it happens unexpectedly. Understanding our body's limits is crucial. Knowing when to take a break can help us avoid hitting that metaphorical rage quit button and keep us healthy and active for longer. Are you in tune with your body's signals? Did you know elves thrive in Iceland's culture? It's fascinating that in Iceland, about 10% of the population believes in the existence of elves. This peculiar belief is rooted in the country's rich folklore, where elves, also known as huldufolk, or hidden people, are said to live in rocks and hills. Many Icelanders hold a deep respect for nature and its mysteries, which helps sustain these enchanting stories. Construction projects often consider the potential habitats of these elves, and some builders even alter their plans to avoid disturbing them. This cultural connection to elves is not just whimsical, it reflects the way Icelanders view their land and environment, merging modern life with age-old traditions. The belief in elves serves as a charming reminder of Iceland's unique identity and the importance of imagination in everyday life. Visitors to Iceland often hear tales of these magical beings, adding to the allure of this beautiful island. So what do you think? Could elves really be watching over us? Did you know Corvata can affect brain blood flow? A 2018 magnetic resonance study brought to light a startling fact. Corvata can actually reduce blood flow to the brain by 7.5%. This constriction of the regular vein limits the oxygen supply to the brain, which can lead to serious issues including brain damage and cognitive decline. The impact of Corvata is especially concerning for people who work short-term labor hours, as they often wear tighter clothing that may worsen this problem. Health professionals have started advocating for more flexible clothing choices to help counteract this risk. By allowing for better blood circulation, flexible attire can play a crucial role in protecting brain health and ensuring that individuals can perform at their best. As we become more aware of how clothing choices affect our health, it's important to consider making adjustments for the sake of our brains. After all, who wouldn't want to keep their minds sharp and agile? Did you know the Popsicle's fun origin story? It turns out that this beloved frozen treat was invented by an 11-year-old boy named Frank Epperson in 1905. One chilly night, Frank accidentally left a mix of sugary soda outside with a stirring stick still in it. The temperature dropped, and when he found it in the morning, he discovered a delightful surprise, a sweet, frozen treat. Inspired by his accidental creation, he began making popsicles each summer, and eventually he patented the idea in 1923. The original popsicle had a wooden stick, which allowed you to enjoy it without getting your hands all messy, something we still love today. Can you imagine a world without popsicles? This simple stroke of childhood curiosity turned into a favorite snack for kids and adults alike, enjoyed on hot summer days or anytime you crave a bit of sweetness. So, the next time you lick your popsicle, remember how it all began. What if I told you ducks can be cannibals? It might sound shocking, but ducks sometimes engage in cannibalistic behavior, especially when they're bored or stressed due to overcrowded living conditions, poor air circulation, and not getting enough food. Imagine being stuck in a cramped space with limited resources. It can lead to some unusual habits. When ducks don't have enough stimulation or space to roam and peck around, they may start nipping at each other, harming their flock mates. The only well-known solution to curb this behavior is a procedure called beak trimming. This process involves removing a small portion of the upper bill's rim, which can prevent ducks from causing serious injury to one another. By ensuring ducks have a comfortable environment with room to move and proper nutrition, we can help them thrive and avoid these alarming behaviors. So how can you create a better habitat for these fascinating birds? Discover the mystery of Elliday Island's lone house. This intriguing island, part of the Westman Islands in Iceland, is home to a solitary structure that sparks curiosity among visitors. Built in the 1950s by a group of adventurous hunters, the house served as a base for their thrilling expeditions into the rugged wilderness of the island. Imagine a cozy spot where passionate hunters shared stories of their escapades, surrounded by breathtaking landscapes and the sound of crashing waves. Today, Elliday Island stands as a testament to human exploration and resilience, drawing thrill-seekers and nature lovers alike. The island's isolation adds to its charm, as it offers a rare glimpse into both the beauty of Iceland's nature and the history of those who once roamed its shores. Why did they choose this remote location, and what stories could the walls tell? Rediscover the allure of adventure on Elliday Island. Surprisingly, it's a fact that blue light bulbs are illegal in Arkansas, a curious law with unclear origins. This surprising prohibition appears to aim at reducing confusion with emergency lighting, which often uses blue hues to signal alertness. Imagine walking down a street and seeing homes adorned with blue lights, only to wonder if there's an emergency nearby. Although the law seems quirky, it reflects an effort by officials to encourage standard lighting options for clarity and safety. As a result, residents are nudged to stick with more traditional white or yellow lights for their homes. This unusual regulation can baffle newcomers and visitors alike, highlighting how local laws sometimes take unexpected turns. Why does this law persist, and do any other states have similar lighting restrictions? Is it really true that Kabaddi is over 4,000 years old? This fascinating sport, thought to have originated in India, is one of the oldest team games still played today. Kabaddi combines thrilling elements of tag and wrestling, making it not only a test of strength, but also of strategy and skill. Players take turns entering the opponent's half, trying to tag as many players as possible while holding their breath. This unique rule involves chanting Kabaddi repeatedly, which is where the sport gets its name from. It challenges players to stay calm and focused while under pressure. Over the centuries, Kabaddi has evolved into a popular sport across South Asia, especially in India, where it has garnered a massive following. With the introduction of professional leagues, the game has gained international appeal, attracting fans and players from around the world. Isn't it amazing how a game can connect cultures and generations? Is it really true that buffets can be endless? All-you-can-eat buffets are a beloved dining option in the U.S., allowing customers to enjoy unlimited servings for a single price. This concept has grown in popularity, becoming a staple for families looking for variety and value. Imagine walking into a restaurant packed with an array of food, from sizzling pizzas to mouth-watering desserts, all available to you. The appeal lies not just in the quantity, but also in the chance to explore different cuisines all under one roof. While buffets are widespread in America, many other countries offer similar experiences, but they often come with different cultural twists. In some places, meal portions are typically smaller, and the buffet setup is less common. So whether you're a fan of hearty pasta dishes or love to sample sushi, the all-you-can-eat buffet is your passport to a feast. What's your favorite buffet dish? Let's uncover the truth about female gladiators. In ancient Rome, while most gladiators were men, some women took up the sword and fought bravely in the arena. These female warriors were called gladiatrices, and they were just as fierce and skilled as their male counterparts. Gladiatrices participated in thrilling combat, showcasing their strength and agility to entertain the crowds. Though their stories were often overshadowed by their male colleagues, evidence from ancient texts and artifacts reveals that women joined the gladiatorial life for various reasons, including financial gain and social status. Imagine the excitement of watching a gladiatrix battle in the Colosseum, all while challenging societal norms. These remarkable women remind us that history is often more colorful than we realize. So what else might we discover about their battles and lives? Did you know kangaroos can swim amazingly well? These remarkable animals are often associated with hopping around the Australian outback, but they also have a surprising talent: swimming. Kangaroos are proficient swimmers, using their strong legs to paddle through water while cleverly employing their tails as a rudder. This unique feature allows them to steer efficiently, making it easier to navigate across rivers or lakes. While you might not expect to see a kangaroo splashing around, they are quite capable of swimming to escape danger or simply to cool off on a hot day. Their swimming technique is so effective that they can even swim for extended periods without tiring easily. In addition to their swimming skills, kangaroos have powerful hind legs that can propel them to great distances on land. So the next time you think of kangaroos, remember that they're not just built for hopping. They can dive into the water and swim with grace too. Isn't that impressive? Believe it or not, hair gel can impact your hair health. While hair gel is not a direct cause of hair loss, the way we treat our hair during and after using it can make a big difference. Many people love using hair gel for styling, but if you don't wash it out regularly, you could be drying out your scalp. A dry scalp can lead to weaker hair, increasing the chances of breakage. Additionally, using gel excessively or tying your hair tightly can cause traction alopecia, a type of hair loss that happens when hair is pulled too tight. Important elements like genetics, hormones, and medical conditions often contribute to hair loss, but taking care of your hair can help minimize damage. So if you love styling your hair, make sure to balance it with proper care. Have you been giving enough attention to your hair care routine? What if I told you sweat can spark attraction? It's true, male sweat contains a special chemical called androstenedione, which has a fascinating connection to how we feel about each other. A study published in the Journal of Neuroscience discovered that when women are exposed to androstenedione, their cortisol levels rise. This hormone boost leads to heightened alertness and improved mood, making it easier for them to feel excited or drawn towards someone. Isn't it amazing how something as simple as sweat can play a role in attraction? It reveals the complex chemistry behind our interactions and relationships. Our bodies communicate in ways we often overlook, and androstenedione is just one example of how our biology can influence our emotions. So next time you notice a spark, remember that there might be more than meets the eye, thanks to some hidden chemicals in our sweat. Surprisingly, it's a fact that letters can dance. The word edgelops is quite a rarity in the English language, as its letters are meticulously arranged in perfect alphabetical order. This peculiar formation makes it a fascinating linguistic curiosity that piques the interest of language lovers and puzzle enthusiasts alike. Imagine how many words exist in our vast vocabulary, yet only a handful can boast such an orderly arrangement. The uniqueness of edgelops not only showcases the playful potential of language, but also encourages us to explore the wondrous patterns within our everyday words. This word, often used in linguistic games, can serve as a fun challenge for anyone seeking to impress friends or spark conversations about language quirks. So the next time you come across a jumble of letters, just remember how amazing it is that some words can be so neatly organized. What other linguistic wonders await discovery? Here's a wild fact about malaria's deadly history. Did you know that malaria is estimated to have caused nearly half of all human deaths throughout history? This parasite, spread by mosquitoes, wreaks havoc on the bodies of millions, especially in tropical regions where the climate allows these pesky insects to thrive. Malaria symptoms can be severe, including high fevers and chills, and without timely treatment, the consequences can be fatal. Efforts to combat malaria have evolved over the years, from the development of medications to the use of bed nets to keep mosquitoes at bay. However, despite these advances, malaria remains a significant health threat, particularly in sub-Saharan Africa. Understanding its history and ongoing impact helps underscore the importance of global health initiatives aimed at reducing malaria cases and saving lives. What can we do to help fight malaria today? Discover the roots of Missouri's intriguing name. The name Missouri comes from the Missouri tribe of Sioux Indians, who once called this region home. This name is thought to mean town of the large canoes, highlighting the tribe's deep connection to the mighty Mississippi River and its surrounding waterways. These large canoes were essential for transportation and trade, allowing the tribe to navigate their lush territory. Even today, Missouri's identity pays homage to this rich history, with many rivers winding through the state. The legacy of the Missouri tribe is not just a distant memory, it shapes the culture and spirit of the state. By learning about these roots, we gain a better understanding of how indigenous cultures have influenced modern communities. So next time you hear the name Missouri, think about the remarkable history that flows beneath its surface. What other stories could place names tell us? Discover the heartwarming journey of Dion Leonard and Gobi. This incredible story begins in Mongolia, where marathon runner Dion Leonard found an unexpected companion during his race. A small stray dog named Gobi followed him over 100 miles, capturing his heart in the process. Rather than leaving her behind, Dion decided to adopt Gobi, leading to an inspiring bond that transcended the challenges they faced together. Their journey is not just a tale of endurance, it's a testament to friendship and loyalty. Dion's experiences with Gobi have sparked a book that shares their adventures, inspiring countless readers globally. This delightful story reminds us that sometimes love comes from the most unexpected places. Have you ever experienced a connection with an animal that changed your life? Believe it or not, cocktail umbrellas hide a secret. These charming little decorations, often seen perched on fruity drinks, have a quirky twist that might surprise you. If you carefully unwrap the white paper tube inside the umbrella, you'll often discover a snippet of Chinese newspaper. This delightful detail not only adds an element of surprise to your drink, but also highlights a fascinating part of global trade. The umbrellas themselves are mass-produced in factories, primarily in China, where they are assembled by hand before making their way to bartenders around the world. The inclusion of newspaper snippets is a creative way to use leftover materials, giving a fun flair to your beverage. So next time you sip on a tropical cocktail, take a moment to consider the journey of that tiny umbrella and the interesting story it tells about global connections and the art of making drinks a bit more festive. What if I told you muscle looks totally different? When you compare 2.226 kilograms of fat to the same weight in muscle, the visual difference is striking. Muscle is denser and more compact, making it appear smaller and firmer. On the other hand, fat is spongy and voluminous, which means that it takes up more space. This difference isn't just about looks, it illustrates how our bodies store energy. Muscle tissue packs more protein and metabolism-boosting qualities, while fat serves as a reserve for energy. So in a way, muscle is like a power plant powering your body, while fat is like a backup generator that provides energy when needed. Understanding these distinctions can help us appreciate the roles of different body tissues in our well-being. Have you ever noticed how your clothes fit differently after building muscle versus gaining weight? This might surprise you. Hair can lift elephants. A full head of human hair is surprisingly strong, able to support up to 12 tons, which is about the weight of 2 adult elephants. While each individual hair strand may seem fragile, when combined, they create a durable and effective natural rope. This amazing strength has led to the use of hair in various applications throughout history. For instance, ancient cultures employed hair fibers to make ropes and nets, showcasing its exceptional resilience. Today, people still use human hair in wigs, extensions, and even in the art of crafting. Not only does hair provide style and beauty, but it also highlights our body's ability to produce materials that are tough and functional. So next time you brush your hair, think about the incredible strength hiding in those delicate strands. Isn't it fascinating how something so seemingly fragile can hold such incredible power? Ever thought about why gaming can be so risky? In 2012, a tragic incident unfolded in a Taiwanese internet cafe that highlighted the potential dangers of excessive gaming. A young gamer, absorbed in his virtual world, collapsed after hours of nonstop play, and shockingly, others around him remained oblivious to his plight. This sad event raises important questions about gaming culture and health. Gamers often get so engrossed in their games that they might forget basic needs like drinking water or taking breaks, which can lead to serious health issues. The rise of internet cafes has made gaming more accessible, but also more consuming, as players can be drawn into marathon sessions without realizing the danger. This incident serves as a wake-up call for the gaming community. How can players balance their passion for gaming with the need for self-care and awareness? Hard to believe, but death holds deeper meanings. In many cultures and texts, the theme of death and burial goes far beyond just the physical act of laying a body to rest. It suggests a profound loss that transcends the lifeless form we see. When someone passes away, their physical presence is buried. But what about their personality, memories, and essence? These elements, often viewed as the soul, are what truly connect us to the departed. The burial represents the end of their life in the physical world, yet it raises questions about what remains, how their influence lingers in our lives, how their stories continue through us, and how we cope with the emotional void they leave behind. This theme invites us to reflect on how we honor and remember those we've lost, prompting us to consider what it means to truly say goodbye. Here's something incredible about rock crystal. This stunning mineral is not only prized for its sparkling beauty, but it also possesses the fascinating ability to store energy. Rock crystal, a type of clear quartz, has been used for centuries in various cultures, not just as a decorative gem, but also in spiritual practices. Many believe it enhances mental clarity and promotes healing. Because it can absorb, store, and release energy, jewelry made from rock crystal is more than just an accessory. It's thought to carry positive vibrations and initiate balance in the wearer's life. Whether it's in a necklace, bracelet, or ring, rock crystal jewelry is highly sought after by those who appreciate its beauty and potential benefits. Next time you see this shimmering gem, remember it's more than just a pretty stone. It harbors a unique energetic quality that has captivated people worldwide. You might be shocked to learn that electrons can live forever. Quantum theory, a fascinating branch of physics, suggests that these tiny particles have the potential to exist indefinitely. Unlike many other particles that decay or transform over time, electrons can maintain their existence. But how is this possible? The concept stems from the idea that electrons are not just particles. They also exhibit wave-like properties. This dual nature allows them to explore various states and configurations in a way that seems to defy our everyday understanding of time and decay. Their behavior hints at a deeper layer of reality where classical rules don't always apply. As scientists continue to study quantum phenomena, we gain insights into an intricate universe that challenges our perceptions. So, could understanding electron longevity lead to breakthroughs in technology or energy? The possibilities are as exciting as they are endless. Surprising snow levels in Hawaii will amaze you. While Hawaii's tropical beaches often conjure images of sun and sand, you might be shocked to learn that this island paradise actually receives more snow, on average during winter, than New York. High above the warm coastlines, the magnificent volcanoes Mauna Kea and Mauna Loa tower over 13,000 feet in elevation. At these heights, temperatures drop significantly, allowing for snow to form during the winter months. This unique climate phenomenon creates a striking contrast as both skiers and sunbathers enjoy the same island at different altitudes. Picture a snowy peak under a bright Hawaiian sun, while surfers catch waves below. This fascinating blend of ecosystems showcases the incredible diversity of nature, reminding us that the unexpected can be found in the most familiar places. Who knew Hawaii would be a winter wonderland too? Did you know Georgia is the peanut capital? This southern state stands out as the leading peanut-producing region in the United States, attributed to its perfect blend of warm climate and fertile soil. Each year, Georgia proudly contributes nearly half of all the peanuts grown in the country. The warm temperatures provide ideal growing conditions, while the nutrient-rich earth helps peanuts thrive. Farmers work tirelessly to cultivate these valuable crops, supporting local economies and the agricultural community at large. Besides being a key ingredient in delicious foods like peanut butter, peanuts also play an important role in crop rotation, helping to enrich the soil. So next time you enjoy a peanut butter sandwich, remember the hardworking farmers in Georgia who make it all possible. What makes Georgia's peanut farming so successful? Why exactly does Shakespeare's tomb threaten grave robbers? This famous playwright, known for his rich language and storytelling, has a rather no-nonsense warning etched onto his tombstone. Located in Stratford-upon-Avon, his epitaph reads like a curse against anyone who dares to disturb his resting place. Shakespeare implores future visitors to respect his remains, warning that anyone who digs up his grave will face dire consequences. It's a fascinating blend of poetic flair and practical concern, reflecting how seriously he valued his final resting place. This curse even hints at the common fear of grave robbing during his time, a real threat that would have unsettled many families. By placing this warning, Shakespeare ensured that his legacy as a writer would endure untouched, reminding us all of the importance of honoring those who have passed. Would you have the courage to disturb such a powerful legacy? Did you know tennis rackets are strung by hand? When you watch a thrilling tennis match, you might not think about the craftsmanship behind the rackets used by the players. Surprisingly, every single tennis racket is strung manually because there are currently no machines that can replicate the delicate process. This involves threading durable strings through the racket's frame, which affects how it responds to every hit. Stringing a racket isn't just about the tension, it's also about the player's unique style and preferences. Some players like a tighter setup for more control, while others prefer a looser string bed for power and comfort. The skill and experience of the stringer can dramatically influence a player's performance on the court. So next time you see a powerful serve or a mind-boggling volley, remember the human expertise behind that well-strung racket. You might be shocked to learn that humans share hair similarities. Did you know that humans and chimpanzees have a surprisingly similar amount of hair on their bodies? Most people think of chimps as being super hairy compared to us, but the truth is we both have about the same density of hair follicles. In fact, humans have roughly 5 million hair follicles, while chimps also sport a similar number. This shared characteristic points to our common ancestry, as both species diverged from a shared ancestor millions of years ago. However, the types of hair differ significantly. Human hair is finer and often grows longer than the coarser, shorter hair typical of chimpanzees. So why do we seem so different? It's all about how our hair evolved over time. While chimps have developed a thicker coat to help them adapt to their forest habitat, humans lost some body hair as they adapted to various climates and began wearing clothes. Isn't it fascinating how something as simple as hair can tell us so much about our evolutionary journey? Turns out, the truth is that Pauwai genome leads the way. The Pauwai genome, based in Belgium, has become a fascinating focal point in genetic research and innovation. This individual stands out as the most recognized example of genome utilization worldwide, showcasing how genetic information can be harnessed for various purposes. With advancements in technology, scientists are increasingly exploring the potential of using Pauwai's genome to unlock secrets about health, behavior, and even disease resistance. By studying this genome, researchers hope to pave the way for breakthroughs in personalized medicine and tailored treatments. The interest in Pauwai genome also raises questions about the ethics of genome usage and its implications for society. As we continue to unearth the mysteries hidden in our DNA, what other incredible discoveries await us? Awareness and understanding of genetic information, such as that from the Powai genome, could truly revolutionize our approach to medicine and health in the years to come. Let's uncover the truth about the Apple III. During the early 1980s, the Apple III was meant to be a powerful personal computer, but it turned out to have a significant design flaw. This flaw often caused issues like garbled data, leaving users frustrated. In a rather unusual troubleshooting method, Apple advised owners to lift the machine 3 inches and drop it. This jarring action was supposed to reseat the chips on the logic board, attempting to fix the problems without needing complicated repairs. Imagine the scene: users gingerly lifting their computers and letting them fall for a fix. While some were able to resolve their issues this way, many others still faced ongoing challenges with their Apple III. This quirky solution highlights the lengths to which people would go for a reliable computer back then. Despite its flaws, the Apple III remains a unique part of tech history. Who knew a drop could be a temporary fix? Did you know Chuck E. Cheese has a full name? His complete name is Charles Entertainment Cheese, which is both amusing and fitting for this beloved character. Chuck E. Cheese was created in 1977 as part of a family entertainment center that combined arcade games, pizza, and live shows. This mouse mascot quickly became a symbol of fun for kids and a nostalgic figure for adults. With his signature red hat and vibrant personality, Chuck E. waves to guests and encourages laughter and play. The establishment also features animatronic characters performing lively music shows, which adds to the excitement. Parents often celebrate birthdays there, making lasting memories. The quirky name Charles Entertainment Cheese reflects the lighthearted spirit of the brand and has become a fun trivia tidbit for fans everywhere. Next time you enjoy pizza there, remember this charming little fact about your favorite mouse. Is it really true that siblings fought abuse in 1599? In that year, Beatrice Cenci and her brothers took a tragic yet courageous stand against their abusive father in Rome. The Cenci children, suffering under his violent behavior, felt desperate enough to take matters into their own hands. Their act of resistance captured the attention and sympathy of the public, who largely supported their plight against domestic violence. However, the authorities responded harshly, condemning the young Cenci siblings to a brutal execution. Beatrice's 12-year-old brother endured an especially horrifying fate, being forced to witness the execution and later sentenced to serve in the galleys. This tragic story highlights the complex dynamics of abuse, societal empathy, and justice during a time when the voices of children were often silenced. What led the community to support such a drastic act? You won't believe this about Chiang Mai's Lantern Festival. Each year, the sky above Chiang Mai transforms into a breathtaking canvas as thousands of floating lanterns rise into the night. This enchanting festival signals the end of the rainy season and welcomes the cool embrace of winter, creating a spectacular sight that attracts tourists and locals alike. Celebrated on the night of the full moon in the 12th month of the Thai lunar calendar, the Lantern Festival is steeped in tradition and meaning. Families come together to release lanterns, which symbolize letting go of misfortunes and embracing new beginnings. The scene is not only a visual delight, but also a heartfelt experience, as the glowing lights dance on the gentle breeze, making wishes as they ascend. The beauty and significance of this celebration truly captivate everyone lucky enough to witness it. Have you ever seen such a magical sight? You might be shocked to learn that smartphones are amazing. With over 250,000 active patents, smartphones rank among the most complex inventions in modern history. Each time you swipe, tap, or download an app, you benefit from cutting-edge technology that has been carefully designed and protected by patents. This includes innovations such as touchscreens that respond to your fingers, advanced battery optimization techniques that keep your phone alive longer, and even the cameras that let you capture stunning photos. Companies and inventors continuously work to improve these devices, making them faster, smarter, and more user-friendly. Imagine the brilliant minds behind these creations, driving the advancement of technology and shaping how we communicate. So next time you reach for your smartphone, think about all the incredible engineering and innovation behind it. Could you imagine life without it? Here's something incredible about human urine. After 7 years of research, scientists at the University of Alberta have made a fascinating discovery. Human urine contains 3,079 chemical compounds. This unexpected finding highlights just how complex our bodies really are. It's not just a waste product. Urine is a treasure trove of information about our health and biological processes. Each compound plays a role in filtering out what our bodies don't need while retaining what's essential. For instance, some compounds can indicate hydration levels, nutrient balance, or even prepare us for potential illnesses. This extensive list of chemicals shows that urine is more than meets the eye. It's a mirror reflecting the intricate workings of our inner systems. So the next time you think about urine, remember it's a complex concoction telling the story of our health. Who knew our pee had such a rich narrative? Most people don't know this, but salt flats astound. Bolivia's Salar de Uyuni is the largest salt flat in the world, stretching over 10,000 square kilometers. This vast expanse is not just a beautiful sight, it creates a stunning mirror effect when it rains, reflecting clouds and making it look like a mystical, watery world. But there's a fascinating secret beneath this shimmering surface. The Salar de Uyuni holds around 70% of the planet's lithium reserves, a metal crucial for making lithium-ion batteries used in everything from smartphones to electric vehicles. As the demand for sustainable energy grows, this salt flat will play a pivotal role in powering our future. Its unique ecosystem and rich resources make it a natural wonder worth exploring. So the next time you hear about lithium, remember the enchanting Salar de Uyuni. What other surprises does nature have in store for us? Guess what really drives Niger's youthful population? Since 1955, Niger has had a remarkable demographic trend, with over half of its population under the age of 16. This youthful energy is evident in the current estimated population of 21.6 million. Factors like high birth rates and advances in healthcare have contributed to this phenomenon, allowing many young people to thrive. With a median age of around 15 years, Niger stands out globally. Its vibrant youth represents both challenges and opportunities. Educating and empowering these young individuals is crucial for the country's future. As they grow, they can become agents of change, helping to shape Niger's economy and society. So how can we support this young generation in achieving their potential? Did you know about the stunning Potala Palace? This architectural marvel has been the winter home of the Dalai Lama since the 17th century, standing as a symbol of Tibetan culture and spirituality. Nestled in the heart of Lhasa, the palace is divided into two main sections, the White Palace and the Red Palace. The White Palace primarily serves as the living quarters and administrative hub for the Dalai Lama and his followers, while the Red Palace is dedicated to religious activities and houses many important chapels and tombs. The unique blend of these two palaces reflects the fusion of political and spiritual life in Tibet. With its striking red and white exterior, the Potala Palace towers over the city, attracting visitors from all around the globe who come to marvel at its intricate artwork and breathtaking views. As a UNESCO World Heritage Site, it not only represents Tibetan heritage, but also offers a glimpse into the rich history of the Dalai Lamas. Have you ever dreamt of walking through its grand halls? Believe it or not, infidelity can cost you in Thailand. In this beautiful Southeast Asian country, cheating on a spouse isn't just a personal betrayal. It can also lead to serious legal consequences. Under the Civil and Commercial Code, a wronged spouse has the right to sue their unfaithful partner for damages. The law allows claims of up to an astounding 5 million Thai baht, which is about $140,000. This significant sum emphasizes how seriously the Thai legal system views marital fidelity. The laws were put in place to protect families and maintain the sanctity of marriage, reflecting cultural values that prioritize commitment. While some may see this as harsh, it aims to discourage infidelity and promote strong, honest relationships. So if you're living in Thailand or planning to visit, You might want to think twice before straying from the path of loyalty. Here's what actually happens when you breathe on Mars. Mars has a very thin atmosphere, made up mostly of carbon dioxide, which makes it impossible for humans to breathe. With about 96% of its atmosphere being carbon dioxide and only a tiny fraction of oxygen, explorers would find it hard to survive without special equipment. This lack of breathable air presents significant challenges for future missions to Mars, where astronauts might face dangers from both the harsh environment and limited rescue options. Additionally, the thin atmosphere leads to extreme temperature changes, with some spots plunging to bitterly cold lows. As we plan for potential human exploration of the Red Planet, scientists are racing to develop technology that could create habitable environments or enable efficient life support systems. Understanding how to overcome these atmospheric hurdles is crucial if we are ever to set foot on Mars. Hard to believe, but Russia is enormous. Covering around 17 million square kilometers, Russia proudly holds the title of the largest country in the world. This massive land stretches over 11 times the area of countries like France or Texas, showcasing an incredible diversity of landscapes, climates, and cultures. From the icy tundras of Siberia to the bustling streets of Moscow, the vastness of Russia is hard to wrap your head around. It borders 14 different countries, including China, Mongolia, and Norway, adding to its geographic significance. Even more fascinating, Russia's size means it spans 11 time zones, contributing to the rich tapestry of traditions and languages spoken across the nation. Whether you're roaming the historic streets of St. Petersburg or exploring the breathtaking mountains of the Ural region, the sheer scale of Russia offers endless adventures and stories waiting to be discovered. Is it really true that ships vanish in the Bermuda Triangle? The Bermuda Triangle, located between Miami, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico, has become legendary for the mysterious disappearances of numerous ships and airplanes over decades. This region, often shrouded in myths and superstitions, has sparked countless theories about why things go missing. Some suggest that the area's unique weather patterns can lead to sudden storms that catch mariners off guard. Others propose that underwater methane hydrates could create dangerous conditions for vessels. Despite advances in navigation technology, many sailors still approach the triangle with caution due to its notorious reputation. Scientific explanations alongside folklore keep this topic alive in popular culture, leading people to wonder, is it truly a perilous place or just a collection of coincidences? With every tale of missing vessels, the mystery deepens, keeping the Bermuda Triangle in the spotlight. Is your iPhone screen cracked too? You might be surprised to find that approximately 15% of iPhone users are strolling around with broken screens. That's a significant number when you think about it. It's easy to overlook a cracked screen, especially when we get used to living with it. But a broken display can lead to more problems, like decreased touch sensitivity or even further damage if left unattended. It's not just an eyesore. It can affect how you use your phone for texting, browsing the internet, or taking photos. Many people end up ignoring the cracks, thinking they can just manage, but this can compromise the phone's protective features too. If you find yourself part of this 15%, you might want to consider a repair. After all, a clear screen means clearer selfies, smoother scrolling, and a happier user experience. Can you imagine that Komodo dragons eat so much? These fascinating reptiles can gulp down an astonishing 80% of their body weight in one sitting. This incredible ability comes from their expandable stomachs and remarkably flexible jaws, which allow them to consume large prey like deer and wild boar. This fascinating feature is not just a party trick for these powerful hunters. It's a clever survival adaptation. By consuming massive amounts of food during a hunt, they store energy for times when food is scarce. Imagine how useful this would be in a harsh environment like the Indonesian islands where they live. When other animals might struggle to find food, the Komodo dragon has a strategic advantage, ensuring it can thrive in tough conditions. So next time you think about a hearty meal, remember these giant lizards and their amazing dining habits. Did you know Jay-Z shot his brother at 12? This shocking incident occurred during a heated dispute over stolen jewelry, leaving a lasting mark on the artist's life. Growing up in the Marcy projects of Brooklyn, Jay-Z, born Sean Carter, faced numerous challenges that shaped his future. The altercation with his older brother led to serious consequences, but it also served as a turning point for Jay-Z, who later reflected on this painful experience in his music. In his song You Must Love Me, he alludes to the struggle and conflict that overshadowed his childhood. This raw, personal account highlights how powerful memories and experiences contribute to an artist's work. Jay-Z's journey from a troubled youth to a hip-hop icon reminds us that adversity can often forge resilience and creativity. What do you think this incident teaches us about the power of music and storytelling? Why exactly does sleeping make us sweat so much? On average, a person sweats about 26 gallons while sleeping in bed each year, equating to roughly 1 cup of perspiration per day. This might surprise you, but it's totally normal. When we sleep, our body goes through various processes, including regulating temperature. As your body cools down at night, it can trigger sweat production to help maintain a balanced temperature. Factors like your bedroom's warmth, the bedding you use, and even your body's natural physiology play a huge role in how much you sweat. If your room is too hot or you snuggle up in heavy blankets, you may notice extra perspiration. Plus, certain factors like stress or what you eat before bed can amp up your sweat sessions. So while it might seem like a lot, this nighttime sweating is part of your body's way of keeping things just right while you enjoy your dreams. Did you know zebras have their own special language? These fascinating animals don't just rely on vocal sounds to communicate. They also use body language and nonverbal cues that can express a whole range of emotions. For instance, when a zebra grooms another, it's not merely a casual act. It's a vital way of reinforcing friendships and social bonds within the herd. This grooming behavior helps foster trust and cooperation, much like how humans might pat each other on the back or share a hug. Moreover, zebras express their feelings through various postures and movements, such as standing close to one another when they feel relaxed or showing agitation by moving away quickly. By interpreting these nonverbal signals, zebras can effectively navigate the complexities of their social interactions, ensuring harmony in their community. This unique combination of vocalizations and body language makes their communication remarkably rich and dynamic. Learning about how zebras connect with one another gives us a deeper appreciation for the complexity of their social lives, doesn't it? Here's something incredible about the impaler bird. The shrike, popularly known as the impaler bird, showcases a fascinating and somewhat gruesome behavior. This bird has a unique habit of impaling its prey, which can include insects and small vertebrates, on thorns or barbed wire. Why does it do this? By storing its food in such a way, the shrike ensures that it has a meal ready for later. This clever strategy also plays a surprising role in attracting mates. When potential partners see these impaled offerings, it's like a showcase of the shrike's hunting prowess and resourcefulness. Not only does this method serve as a practical solution for food storage, but it also doubles as a romantic display. Could you imagine impressing someone with your impressive dinner arrangements? The shrike's unusual combination of feeding and courtship highlights how diverse and intriguing animal behaviors can be, showing that nature always has a few surprises up its sleeve. Is it really true that Hongpu tea costs thousands? Absolutely. Hongpu tea, originating from China, is renowned for being one of the most expensive teas in the world. What makes this tea so special? Its rarity and exceptional quality elevate it to extraordinary heights. Grown in specific conditions on small plantations, the tea leaves are hand-picked with incredible care, ensuring only the finest are selected. The rich flavor and unique aroma come from a combination of the perfect climate, expert craftsmanship, and traditional methods that have been passed down through generations. Each cup of Hongpu tea can set you back thousands of dollars, making it a drink usually reserved for the wealthiest tea enthusiasts. Imagine sipping on this luxurious beverage, knowing that each drop is a blend of culture, tradition, and nature's finest. Have you ever tasted such an extravagant drink? Can you imagine 6,500 languages around us? Today, around the globe, there are about 6,500 languages spoken, each with its unique sounds and stories. Sadly, Nearly 2,000 of these languages are classified as endangered, meaning fewer than 1,000 speakers are left. This decline is often due to younger generations turning to dominant languages like English, Spanish, or Mandarin, which makes communication easier in our interconnected world. As a result, ancestral languages may fade away, taking with them rich histories, cultural identities, and cherished traditions. When a language dies, it's not just words that vanish. Entire ways of thinking and viewing the world disappear too. Efforts are underway to revitalize endangered languages through education and community programs. How can we work together to celebrate and preserve the beautiful diversity of languages that enrich our planet? What if I told you ice cream cones were a happy accident? In 1904, a clever ice cream vendor at the St. Louis World's Fair faced a sticky situation when he ran out of bowls. Instead of sending customers away disappointed, he looked around and noticed a nearby waffle vendor. Thinking quickly, he rolled up a warm waffle into a cone shape, discovering that it could hold the delicious ice cream. This inventive solution not only saved the day, but also sparked a dessert revolution. Suddenly, people could enjoy their favorite treat on the go, without the mess of bowls. The ice cream cone became a hit, spreading across the country and eventually around the world, evolving into various styles and flavors. Today, whether you prefer a classic sugar cone, a waffle cone, or even a tasty edible bowl, you can thank that resourceful vendor for one of the most loved summer treats. Can you imagine a world without ice cream cones? Is it really true that bottled water can expire? While bottled water itself doesn't have a shelf life like food does, the plastic container can cause some concerns over time. Bottled water remains safe to drink as long as it is stored properly. However, the plastic packaging can slowly degrade, especially when exposed to heat or sunlight. This degradation can lead to harmful substances leaching into the water, potentially affecting its taste and safety. The printed expiration date on bottled water is actually about the packaging, not the water itself. It's designed to ensure the bottle remains intact and safe. To enjoy your bottled water at its best, store it in a cool, dark place, and always inspect the bottle for any signs of damage. When was the last time you checked your stash of bottled water? Can you imagine speaking a language from a fantasy world? In the Game of Thrones series, language played a pivotal role in bringing its rich, fictional universe to life. Linguist David J. Peterson was tasked with creating several languages, including Dothraki and High Valyrian, adding depth to the characters and their cultures. One standout performer was Jacob Anderson, who portrayed Grey Worm. His exceptional talent shone through as he mastered these intricate languages, delivering lines with the fluidity and confidence of a native speaker. This dedication not only enhanced the authenticity of the series, but also captivated millions of fans. Anderson's ability to so seamlessly integrate these fictional tongues into his performances highlighted the importance of language in storytelling. It makes you wonder how languages can shape our understanding of cultures, even in worlds that aren't real. Here's a wild fact about ocean gold. Did you know the oceans are home to more than 20 million tons of dissolved gold? That's right. Despite this staggering amount, the gold is so diluted that extracting it profitably remains a challenge. Imagine swimming in a sea of shimmering treasure, yet unable to scoop any of it up. Scientists estimate there are about 15 parts per trillion of gold in seawater. While this sounds fascinating, it would take massive amounts of water to recover even a tiny amount of gold, making current extraction methods impractical. If we could find a way to efficiently gather it, we might just tap into this underwater wealth. Meanwhile, gold continues to play an important role in various industries, from electronics to jewelry, illustrating its value beyond just wealth. So what if we could unlock the secrets of ocean gold?